Does your metabolism suck? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Do you want off the diet roller coaster? Do you wish there was a simple solution to get you healthier, smaller, and have more energy? Hi friends, I'm Jolene, a nutritional therapy practitioner, a wife, a furry guardian, and non-bendy yogi. Like you, I spent years chasing skinny instead of health, until I finally learned there was more to getting healthy and smaller than just eating less and moving more. Welcome to Holistic Health Made Simple podcast, where I share all the tips, tricks, and science to set you free from the overwhelm of diet culture and the frustration with the ever-changing health rules. I go beyond the calorie and diet dogma to equip you to be healthy through simple changes to real food, mindset, and lifestyle. Are you ready to learn how to tailor your journey to you and your current health for solutions that are broken down into simple steps to make it easier to implement? Results that are undeniable, like more energy, improved mood, better sleep, and fat loss? This is the podcast for you. Pop in those headphones, take a deep breath, and let's get healthy. Hey there! Are you looking to level up your health goals? Well, stick around. We are going to talk about the power of accountability on your health journey. Or are we? You see, that's what we were going to talk about today, until I realized the actual meaning of accountability. And I'm making a nice pivot, because I think what you need more than accountability is, wait for it, well, let's dive into what accountability means first, and then I'll tell you what you need instead of accountability. I've been told that accountability is the bridge between commitment and results. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary online, not my actual hard copy from 35 years ago, accountability is a noun meaning the quality or state of being accountable, or an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility to account for one's actions. The willingness to accept responsibility for one's actions. That kind of stuck with me. So if you're taking responsibility for your own actions, how does accountability to anybody else actually work? You'll often hear people saying accountability will make or break your health journey. It'll make all the difference in the world. But is it truly accountability you're getting? Because if I'm your coach or your nutritionist, how can I make you do anything? I can only guide you and teach you and encourage you and support you. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. I realized we're not really accountable to others. However, others can truly support us in ways we often don't support ourselves. So let's dive into what's really going to take your health journey up a notch. And that is finding the proper support for you to reach those goals and have people to rely on, to cry on their shoulder, to help push you along. That's really what we need when we struggle. And if you've struggled your whole life losing weight, getting healthy, having the right people around you can truly make or break your health journey. Having a group of people, or at least a person around you, that understands the struggles you're having on this journey gives you that added support that you can't, it's hard to explain how important that is. Oftentimes I hear from so many people, I was just at a conference not too long ago and everyone said, until I found my tribe on Clubhouse, I thought I was doing this alone. There was a big group of us that all met on this app called Clubhouse, and we started just talking to each other, giving each other words of encouragement, talking about the bad stuff so that people didn't know, so that people knew they weren't alone with some of the things that we lived with when we struggled with our weight, when we were the largest person in the room. That is priceless. I cannot even explain how important it is to have others on this journey with you that are either a few steps ahead, alongside you, or even a few steps behind. When you can truly talk to somebody about things that have happened in your life or that you struggle with getting healthy and losing weight, it just gives you this sense of relief that you're not alone on this journey. You don't have to do it alone. And they can actually help you troubleshoot where you're stuck, when you're stuck, or if you should just stay the course and ride it out and let the body heal. Those are all things that having the proper support system around you can do. Kind of like your own personal little cheerleaders, but we cheer each other on. And that's what I think everybody who has struggled with their weight for countless numbers of years needs. They need their group, their tribe, their people to help them along this journey, just sometimes with words of encouragement. Or when they think of some of the horrible things that has happened to them from being large or being unhealthy, someone that says, I've been there too, I get it, and help you through the mental aspects of it. That's what a true support system is. You don't really need accountability. You do, but you need accountability to yourself. You need to commit to yourself that you are going to stay the course and try what you can and work as hard as you can to get there. But what you need behind the scenes from others is true support. So how do you find the support system? Let's say that your family is not super supportive of you. Yeah, they want you to be healthier, but they just think that you need to eat less and move more, and you know that's not working for you. You've tried it many, many, many times. It doesn't work for you. Well, reach out. Find someone that maybe is a nutritionist or a health coach that also has a community that they can bring you into. And there'll be always different levels in that community to give you that support, because generally people are there because they want to be. They're not like just pulled in, hey, to your spouse, your significant other, your daughter, your mother, I got to do this so you're my person. Well, if they're not all in, that's not going to help you. You both, whoever is in your support team needs to be all in together. You don't all have to do the same thing, but you have to be all in on getting healthier so that you can support each other. Support goes both ways. You need support, and you need to be able to encourage others because it makes you feel good to share these things, to help everybody on the journey. It helps when we talk about the struggles we've had because we get them off of our mind. Healing comes when we start talking to others, supporting them, they support us, and knowing that we're not the only ones who went through this stuff. You know, I had stuff I shared and I didn't realize I wasn't the only one. Getting on that airplane and barely closing that seatbelt. I've had friends that couldn't close the seatbelt. They do now with lots of extra room. We all do. But that's not the point. The point is there was a lot of us and we felt ashamed and we kept it quiet because we didn't want to share. But now we realize the power of sharing and helping and supporting everybody. So how exactly do you go around and find these groups? Like I started saying, I hope I did because I know I just went off on a little tangent, but a coach can put you in their support group. A nutritionist will help put you in their support group. There are free communities on Facebook. They're not always the best place. They're not usually moderated really well, and some negativity happens a lot. Facebook is not my favorite place. I did find support on my journey there, but it was a little different, and there was a lot of negativity that we had to fight through. But I'm going to give you one really, really good way to find a support group. I'm in the process of building a support group that I have envisioned over the years. It will include question and answer sessions, one-on-one coaching, some curated exercises eventually, as well as once I'm finally back to my yoga, some live yoga classes, and I'm looking into finding some other teachers to teach some online classes for you as well. In this support group, it will not be on Facebook. It is a web-based platform as well as an app on your phone, so you can access it in either place, but it is important for me to get people off of the negativity of Facebook and in a place they truly want to be. You have to ask to join my community. It's not just a free thing that you can just add yourself to and there's negative stuff. I will be vetting everybody in there so that it is a community of helpers and supporters of each other, so that when someone's having a really down day, I will be there, the community will be there to help support and lift you up. If you do want more information, click the link down below in the show notes and it will tell you all about it. This has been a dream of mine, and I hope that I can be able to expand it and give my community everything they need in a one-stop shop, especially because we're older. We're not necessarily gym rats, and we just want to feel better, get healthier, and have a place where we have community of people that are very similar to us. Whether you choose to join my community or not, find a community that will support you along your journey and not make you feel bad for what you're doing. Make sure that they support the fact that you are doing what's right for you, not what they say is right, because that's the most important thing. There's a spectrum of eating healthy. We talked about it in a previous episode. You should be able to do what works best for you to be the healthiest, happiest version of you. Just remember, getting support is a lifelong strategy for success in many aspects of your life. And when you find support, build on it. It makes you one step closer to achieving those health goals. So embrace the power of support. You are not alone on your health and wellness journey. And on that note, friends, I will see you next time. Bye! Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the episode and it provided value that you can take into your own health journey. I would be incredibly grateful if you could help spread the word. Share the podcast with others that will find the information as helpful as you did. It's through your support that I continue to grow and bring you more amazing content. If you have a spare moment, I would truly appreciate it if you could leave a review. Your feedback means the world to me, and it also helps others discover my show. I read every review and take your suggestions to heart, so please don't hesitate to let me know what you think. Remember, you can stay connected with me by following me on Instagram or visiting the website at holistichealthmadesimple.com. I love hearing from our listeners, so feel free to reach out and share your thoughts, ideas, and even suggestions for future episodes. Once again, thank you for being part of my community. Together, let's keep spreading the knowledge, inspiration, and great conversations. Until next time, have a blessed day.